back at it again. Not cash stuffing, but out here walking and talking to you all that come in for the live broadcast, and all those that catch the replay. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for listening. At the park again, beautiful. There is a breeze. It's a little nippy to me, but maybe it's because of my age, 29. Folks. Hello, Thursday. Welcome, Thursday. How is your day going thus far, people? How is your day going thus far? Hopefully it was a good morning. Well, it's still morning. It is still morning, Wanda. Hopefully your morning has been going well from the time that you woke up, got ready to do whatever it is that you needed to do for the day. And wherever you landed, hopefully all is going well. Whew. It is beautiful out here. Yesterday was dreary. I didn't do my walking, not even inside, sadly, but nonetheless, it was dreary yesterday. Maybe in the afternoon, because I was out in the morning. It was pretty decent. Nonetheless, what's going on, folks? What is going on in these United States? Well, we have the Trump trial that's going on, and they had jury deliberations. From what I understand, this is day 2. Why is my arm tired already? So that is happening. Very interested to see what the verdict will be. We should know in short order, hopefully. Ooh. So beautiful. As always, blessed to be amongst the living. Each day is a present. That's why I guess why there's a present time. Live in the present, because tomorrow is not promised. An hour from now is not promised. It is what it is. Yeah, getting these steps in. Getting these steps in, folks. Whew. The other day, it might have been Monday or Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. I was out here rambling, chatting about voting, and I mention it quite often in either the walking or talking or a pre-recorded video, etc. With regards to voting, make sure that if you're going to vote, get all your stuff together. And I had mentioned that I had gotten a notice from my state board of election with regards to a mail-in ballot. It was mail-in ballot, I do believe. And I didn't know what it was for, besides that it was mail-in, etc. And I said I was going to keep it just in case there was some shenanigans going on when I actually do go and vote during the presidential election. And they said, oh, you already voted. And I'm going like, no, I still have my stuff here. How could that have happened? But anyway, I looked at the paperwork to see what all, and I think it had 4 categories that I could do a mail-in ballot for. The primary that Maryland just had, and that's over. Just for the general election upcoming for 2024 November, for both the primary and the general election, and for all times, forever and ever and ever, send me a mail-in ballot. So those were the 4 categories. I just want to finish that out as I was explaining it in a previous video. So beautiful, and I hope that the weather here in Maryland continues to do what it's been doing here lately and not get crazy. That is continue to be beautiful, not dreary and cloudy and rainy, all this other stuff. And I'm talking for days on end. But yeah, Whew. There may be moments of silence, folks. There may be moments of silence. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you already haven't. Subscribe if you already haven't. Whew. So yesterday was Wednesday, my spend day. Didn't spend a whole lot of money. I've been doing pretty good with regards to that. Hello, Denise. How are you? How are you? I know that you're working. Thank you for being here and in the BG background. Thanks so much. How's the family, Mr. Mike, Rocky, and all the good stuff? And the lady, the church ladies, hopefully they're all doing well. I know you can't respond too much because you're working. Do appreciate your being here. And I guess today was day 30 of the High Knee Challenge. Success. Good on you, Denise. Good on you. Denise, you're doing good, girl. You are doing good. As you know, those church ladies, they over there big mad. I done told you. But yes, yesterday was my spend day. Didn't spend too much. Really trying to rein in my spending. Not that it was exorbitant or anything like that, but trying to get every coin back with me as much as I can. So I'm doing some different things, etc. Trying to eat differently. But nonetheless, didn't spend a whole lot of money. But the gas, I did a short. Make sure you go and check out the short I did. I just uploaded it at 11. But the gas price has increased 14 cents within a week. I think the previous one before this one, I think I went out on Sunday. That was the price on Sunday. Or it might have been last Wednesday. Ridiculous. 14 cents. It had went down and then it crept back up. You know how that goes, but yeah, these gas prices are crazy. Whew. I'm so glad that, I don't know, I might have seen it someplace, maybe on YouTube or something or another, that started me to every time I get to a quarter of a tank that I go and fill back up. Hello, Marlene 411. How are you? Hello, Black Guns and Gardens. Focus, Wanda. How are you? Falling off the sides. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Don't forget to hit the like button. Walking, trying to get some of this off of me. And a whole host of things, but that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, gas price is 14 cents in a week's time. But you know, they get you what they decrease it a little bit, and then a couple of days later, or maybe the next day, they'll raise it up a few cents. But yeah, these gas prices are crazy, as we all know. So beautiful. But Marlene lives in a state of perpetual beauty. Both of those states, the state of Florida and the condition of Florida being so beautiful. Sunny Florida. Nonetheless, thank you, Marlene, for being here. You're right. That is what they do. And we know since the thing that happened 2-3 years back, the C-19 thing, he's trying to get that money back. And nonetheless, that's a whole nother thing. But just out here walking, folks, getting my steps in, chatting about this, that, or the other. I mentioned earlier the Trump trial. The trial is over now. The jury is deliberating and all that good stuff. That's going to be another type of show when we get the verdict, either which way, but nonetheless. Woo! was mentioning the other day, it might have been Tuesday or Monday, I wasn't out here yesterday, about your mental health. Please be mindful of it, be mindful of it, be forever mindful of it. And the folks that are around you that that may be the problem, that may be the issue. Nonetheless, June is closely approaching, folks. One more day this month, and then we're at the half-year mark. We're at the half-year mark. How are those goals coming along, folks? I did a poll, it might have been last week, and I know Marlene answered. She said one of her goals will be reached in September. Success, Marlene. Great. Success on that. How are those goals coming along, folks? Look at them, revise them if needed. Scratch off one if you know it's not going to happen. You know for a fact it's not going to happen. You don't have to try and talk yourself into, oh my God, I had 5 on here. I've already scratched out 2 because I know it can't happen. Now this one looks as though it's not going to happen either. I'm going to have to scratch it out. Like, no, I can't do that. Let me try to do something. Let me figure out something. It is what it is, folks. Don't stress yourself about it. Just remove it and go on to the next one that's on your list. Don't get worked up. And I'm not saying don't give it like a second chance. I mean, you can do that, of course. But after you've given it the second chance and it's not working, sometimes we don't need to waste time and energy on things that we don't need to waste time and energy on. I get it, easier said than done. It may be a goal that revolved around your child, or something or another like that. And if it doesn't happen, now you let yourself down. And if you told your kid about it, then now, you know, the kid there, they got elephant memories on things. That would be one of the things they would have an elephant memory on. So, but yeah, sometimes it's good to keep our goals and things to ourselves for that reason and a whole host of others. Yes. Oh, Marlene said, yes, I'm paying off 1 credit card in September. Success. Yes, 6 months. 6 months. It goes by so fast. Just like having kids, don't blink because next thing you know, they're 18. That's good, Marlene. You're getting one of those credit cards away. That was, you know, my goal to get one of my debts done. It'll be done. It'll be done before the year is out, for certain. That's good. We got a car coming. Hopefully they don't have dogs. They're just turning around. So I'm going to. Okay. Over here. Go to my car, get my keys out. You know, sometimes these folks, they will have dogs and 0 leash. Didn't look as though he had something in there, but you never know. I'll just stand over here a little bit in case he does. But yeah, good on you, Marlene, for getting to your goal in September, having that credit card paid off. It's a big time thing, these are debts. You know, this is a budgeting channel. One of the best ways that we can put ourselves in a better financial position. Okay. Doesn't look like he's a dog. Maybe as a kid. Oh, good. Marlene says, I had one of my credit cards to pay off. Then I'm stacking my emergency fund. Yes, fact. Fact number two. One of the best ways to. Oh, he has a little munchkin. Yeah, getting rid of that debt, that emergency fund, critical, critical. These are the times. Now is the time to save. It's always been the time to save. And I know it may seem hard, like, oh, how do I get started? I got so much going on. I don't have any money. You're going to have to find it. You can find the money, even if it's $5 or $10 per month. You can find the money in something it is that you're doing that you may need to cut out or cut back on. Smoking, not good. If you're, sometimes I feel as though, why are you trying to tell people how to live and what to do? I'm not. Just suggestions. People can take them or not. Smoking, or if you're drinking, not to say to stop drinking, but maybe purchase less. So many. You too. Have a great day, Marlene. Thanks for coming in. I do appreciate it. I'm going to get my purse closed back up. Thanks for coming in. I do appreciate it. But yeah, so many ways you can cut back. Like subscription. If you got a subscription or something, you need to cut back. The times, they have gotten worse. They're going to get even worse or worser. I don't know if that's the correct terminology. Nothing is promised. Our job isn't promised. These little side hustle things aren't promised. And now if you get like over $600 on one of these cash paying apps, you got to report it, or whomever has to report it. It's a whole big mess. But nonetheless, it's just so much. And it seems like when you're trying to get ahead, and then they throw something in like, oh yeah, if you give someone $600, you got to report it over. Please. Oh my God. So much. No one is going to say me, you, or the next person. If folks looked or viewed it that way, they may be in a better spot. Yes. And I say it here all the time. If you are working, paying taxes, of course, to your state and federal government, and you find yourself in a position where you need assistance, go down there and apply for everything it is that you need. Of course, do it legally, all of that good stuff, because if you paid your taxes went into supporting the government, your state government and the federal government, then if they're offering something and you need it, go and apply for said thing or said things. No one is saying not to do that. But we know what comes with that, a bureaucracy, and they want you to give away all your children and go in your house and look under your mattress and a whole host of things before they will give you the first pennies. And along with that, of course, these things can take time. And at that moment, when you're experiencing the emergency, you can't wait. You can't wait. You needed it yesterday. But that doesn't mean don't apply all of that good stuff. But it's better to bet on yourself. It's always best to bet on yourself and do things to save yourself. You need to cut back on something, cut something out, etc. If your first goal is to, get rid of your debt, etc., then do that. So just go. Plenty of resources out here on. Hello, Tamika. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I do appreciate it. Tamika is always supporting. I appreciate it. If you want to get rid of your debt, YouTube and the internet at large has lots of ways, lots of ideas, tips as to how you can do it. Find the one that works for you. You can do that, and if that doesn't work too well, pick up another one, etc., until you find one that you're comfortable with and that works for you. This is betting on yourself and saving yourself in the first instance, not depending on the government. And if you want to, that's for bill paying. If you want to or need help with your food budget, same thing. YouTube, lots of information on here how to help you cut your grocery bill, ways to make different meals, plan different meals, all of that good stuff is right there. You can do that and find something that, once again, that you're comfortable with doing, that you know is going to work for you, that you're going to have the time and energy to do, or you and someone else, someone's going to be helping you with it, etc. Then fine, do that. But do the things that you can to save yourself. Do the things that you can to save yourself. Life is always lifing. There are always things that come up. Emergency fund. It could be anything. It could be something with you, your significant other, one of your kids, something you didn't know about at school that just popped up. God, the car. Hate to even say the word. Seems like there's always something. And these high gas prices, back to the car again, these high gas prices is putting a dent in people's funds, depending on the type of vehicle that you have. And gas in most places over $3, over $3.50 or close to it. That is a lot. And if you are in a place where you have to travel a great distance to work daily, back and forth, and sometimes you are in traffic, burning that gas, stop and go, and then you're gonna veer off and go to the grocery store, go to Walmart, wherever. It's just a lot. Save yourself. What else is happening, folks? Oh, she always sounds like a Debbie Downer. She's out here chatting. What else is going on? So beautiful. Oh, that breeze feels good. Ooh. Goodness knows I need it. What a hot flash. Ooh. Having a hot flash. Oh. Woo. I know I've made 16 no spend days. I may have 17 or 18 when it's all over. So that's a good thing. I'll be reporting that probably on June 1st. And then, of course, cash stuffing, the loot. What is today? It's Thursday. Well, it'll probably be Sunday when I report it in cash stuff. I don't know. It has to be Sunday because that's when I'm going to go to the ATM, I guess, because the bank will be closed. To get some cash. But yeah, that's another thing you may want to consider. And with all of these things, well, if you're doing your budget, you know what it is. And if you want to get on that, okay, get on the debt, reduce my debt, getting rid of this debt, that's my first thing. However you want to go slowly or, pick up the pace a little bit, you know what it is that you can do. Or you'll find your rhythm or groove once you get into it, etc. And you can decide to go at a good pace to where you're going to be consistent and that you're not going to give up type thing. That is what I am saying, or trying to say at least. I forgot my thought. The other thought I was going to present. It probably won't come back to me, but nonetheless. 24 minutes in. The time goes by so fast, folks. It goes by so fast. And goodness knows I need to be out here walking constantly and eating salads constantly. But nonetheless, improving in some way daily, not just with the health part, but other things. Tiny steps, folks, will get you there. Oh, yes, it was about the no spend. That may be something you all may want to consider. And it's possible that some of you are doing it and you just don't know that you're doing it. But no spend. If you just start with, okay, I'm going to try to have one no spend day, a complete no spend day for the month of June, July, whenever you want to start it. And then at some point you say, I'll bump it up to 2 no spend days, or 3 or 4. Tiny steps, start slow and then build up. Start slow and then build up. If you can do it, and I get it, it may not be for everyone, because everyone's situation is different. Everyone's situation is different. Yeah. And when I do my no spend, and I'll mention this when I actually do the no spend, I'll probably forget it. But so while I am here, when I do my no spend, I had, I didn't, I hadn't set aside a number of days initially. I just said it might have been different from Wednesday and Sunday when I initially started. Possibly it might have been the same, but Wednesday and Sunday was going to be my spend days, and the other 5 days no spend. As much as I could possibly, prevent spending on those days, I wasn't going to spend. Now that does not include any automatic transfers, automatic bill pays that I had going out already. If it fell on a day that was a no spend day, it just fell on a day that was a no spend day. I wasn't going to go and move everything around each month to match it not being on a Wednesday, to match it, being on Wednesday or Sunday. Transfer to happen. I wasn't going to do that. So that is one of the things that I have in place. And when my grandkids will come over, more than they do now because they live a little ways out now, so they don't come over all the time. And they will come over on a Friday because they were in school. They'll come on Friday and stay. So I'll be spending on Friday and Saturday, which are my normal no spend days. So that messed up stuff, but not for long because they went back home on Sunday because they had school. But it worked for me. I have an adult child that does not live with me and hasn't for a long while. She is elderly, as you all know. So nothing revolving around having a child in the home is present with me. Everyone's situation is different. But yeah, just try it and say one day in June I am not spending any money. Pick a day that's going to work for you. You know what your spending is and how you have been spending normally. If you go to the grocery store, mostly like one day during the week, say it's on a Tuesday, and then you go one day on the weekend, let's say it's on a Saturday, then definitely don't pick those days. You know that if a particular company that you like to buy stuff with, they always, sending the emails because they have a sale on a particular day, and you take advantage, then don't pick that day. Just try to pick days outside of what it is that is normal to you and what you do normally now. If Monday you need to get that Starbucks coffee before you go into work, don't pick that day. Don't pick that day. You all get what it is that I am saying. Whew. Small steps, folks. Small steps. Trust and believe. I have hiccups, but you have a hiccup, then you get right back up and get back on the horse, get back on the train, and keep going. Keep moving forward because the hiccups will happen. whether, self-imposed, I do something and overspend or whatever. I'll get a nagging like, oh, I want something, etc. Or something outside of my control happens. You just got to get up and keep moving. Keep moving forward, one foot in front of the other. Whew. I do thank you. Hello, Mr. Steve. How are you? How are you? Thanks so much for being here. I do appreciate it, Mr. Steve. Hopefully all is going well. Yes, it is, Mr. Steve. A beautiful day to be walking and to be alive just in of itself. Pick up your feet, Wanda. You don't want to fall on this tarmac. Woo. Yeah. Oh. Thanks for being here, Mr. Steve. I am going to get off of here, folks. Made it to 31 minutes. Or maybe I'll just keep walking. And I don't want to walk too much. It's bum knee because I do want to get out here tomorrow. I do want to get out here tomorrow and walk. Thanks everyone for coming in. Mr. Steve Gilmore YouTube channel, Boss Lady Denise, also known as Mr. Mike's channel. Tamika Davis, as always, for supporting. I do appreciate you. She is on everyone's YouTube channel, supporting, being there in their lives, checking out their videos. Do appreciate it, Tamika. I appreciate it greatly. And thanks so much. Love Marlene. Marlene down there. Love Marlene 411. And she has other channels also in too. Motivating everyone, keeping everyone's spirit lifted, telling us or showing us, giving us information and tips on what to do, what not to do. Of course, being aware and mindful of our mental and so many other things. Relationships with family, friends, etc. How to manage, handle, cope, etc. Love Marlene 411 and her other channels. Go and check her out. She goes live or do a premiere daily. Love Marlene 411. Marlene Motivates is one of her channels. Just came to my brain. Black Guns and Garden. Go and check him out. 2A advocate and firm believer in gardens. Go check him out. Go check him out. Black Guns and Gardens. Lala Red, I'm sorry I missed you. Oh my God. I'm sorry that I missed Lala Red XOXO. Go and check her out. Over there doing reviews on skincare products, body care. Skin is body wonder. Lala Red XOXO. Snacks, chips, food items from restaurants there in California. She's out there in sunny California. Lala Red XOXO. Go and check out her channel. Go and check out her channel. Check out everyone here. Thank you all so much for being here. I do appreciate it. I'm going to go and sit on the swing and swing a little bit over here. You don't want to see me doing that. Thanks so much, everyone, for catching the live broadcast. And for those that catch the replay, I do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button and also to subscribe if you already haven't. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.